how's my hair? Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, 8 o'clock. I'm just going to tear down, pack my bag, or my pack, whatever you want to call it, and then we're gonna get cruising down the trail. I want to get to, excuse me, I want to get to northern Wilder Lake actual camp spot, and I'm gonna crash there for 2 days and just kind of, because that's my halfway point for the entire trip. So I want to get there, get set up, and relax for 2 days, do some fishing, hopefully catch a walleye, and just have a general relaxation time. So it's 2 miles and some change, 2.5 miles roughly from where I'm at here to there. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be the same terrain, so that's why I'm just gonna pack up and go and hopefully be there by noon. Um, Earlier would be better. I mean, hopefully once I get away from this lake, it levels off some and it's not like this with all these rocks and everything. But, if I had a canoe, look how beautiful that lake is. Just absolutely gorgeous, like glass. So I'm gonna pack up and then we're gonna get going. Wow, that was a heck of a hike. Here's my camp spot for the night. I'm gonna set my tent up there. I'm gonna build a fire pit over here. I gotta move that crap out of the way. But yeah, it took me forever to find this place because it wasn't marked properly on the map. It showed that it was on the other side of this marshy area. And so I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna hike until I can find a spot near access for water. And I'm just gonna set up camp there. And then I came across a trail and I went, huh. And it went both ways because there's another lake that way called Harbor Lake. So I went, interesting. So I walked down here and yeah, here it is. I can see the bluegill are biting already. So I'm gonna cast out a couple of times just to see. My sinkers fell off. Trigger, no. Trigger, no. Trigger, no. Come on. Well, there was bluegill. Come here. This might be too big for him. Trigger. Or maybe it's because my goofy dog. Okay, well, there's no fish in this area now. Trigger, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. He sees that flower out there, must think it's a ball. Yep. Bring it here. Bring it here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. I'll get some fishing in, I promise. Okay, so this campsite does not have a fire pit, so I'm gonna build one. Watch out, Trigger. Watch out. Watch out. Out of the way. Good dog. This will help block the wind too. Excuse me. Look at that. It's like a perfect fit, man. That should work for my grill, I think. I don't need a giant fire, but I'm gonna get one going. I want to make some tea out of some pine needles because it's got a lot of vitamins in it, and I feel like I'm lacking some vitamins. This should be enough, I would think. I definitely feel dehydrated. I drank probably, 64 ounces or more of water, but it was a hot one today. All these pine cones, this would be good. I don't see any birch bark here. Should have brought some with, but I think we'll be fine. This pine cone should light up pretty easy. Cigarette. It wants to. Oh, we're just gonna set that one there then. Must be because they're so old or were already heated up or something, but usually these things just woof.
go. Come on, baby. Keep burning. Wow. Let's scoot this way. Ah, gosh dang it. That was poor engineering on my part. Ouch, son of a biscuit. Okay, try this again. Now that I've got no hair left on that hand. Here, I'll let that boil for a little while, and it's got like a lot of vitamin C and stuff in it, and I don't know, maybe some other vitamins, I don't know. But I do know I am not feeling 100%, especially with the hike today. My God, I thought the day before yesterday was bad. Today was just, it sucked. No nice way to say it. It was terrible. But looks like it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. And if I remember correctly, I did read that, you know, that part of the trail was going to be terrible. So that makes sense. I'll let that boil and probably get something for supper going here before too long. I am whooped. I think we'll let that burn down just a skosh. But it's not too bad of a spot here. Wish I could have brought a canoe or a kayak, do some fishing, but I don't know. This wind calms down. It's blowing right at me, of course. Well, so we do, but I don't know. I think the trail's gonna be a lot nicer, so I might head to the next spot and stay 2 nights there, because it's 2 campsites on 2 lakes that are really close together, and with as good as the trail is and everything, I'm willing to bet that might be a little bit better camp spot, and it's probably got a grill like the first one did. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I need to get some kind of rest or something. I'm gonna drain myself. And not be able to make it out, Oh, what are we having for dinner tonight? I think chili sounds good tonight. Chili sounds pretty filling. It's that chili that my buddy Corey made. I want to say it's a venison chili, but I don't remember for sure. But I know it was good. Is it boiling? Let's get there. A little bit of smoke coming off there. Hopefully keep the darn mosquitoes at bay too. Well, we're gonna let that steep. And I think I'm gonna finish setting up the tent. I just gotta put my air mattress in there and pillow and a couple other miscellaneous things. Pretty sure it's not supposed to rain tonight, but I'll probably at least put the bag in that front part, the patio or whatever you want to call it. So I'll get back to you when this here is done. I forgot to record it, but I made chili for supper. I rehydrated some chili that Corey gave me. But yeah, it's perfect. I'm just letting it cool down, and then I don't know, I think Trigger's passed out, so I might try some fishing after supper. See if I can get anything. This is kind of a terrible spot, I think. Looks like it's real shallow. If I had some worms and whatnot, excuse me, it'd be perfect for the for bluegill. I seen them eating. So I don't know. Let's see what tomorrow brings. I might excuse me, I might be heading to bed early tonight. I am just whooped. And I think we'll, I don't know, I gotta think about it if I want to go hike another 4 miles, which the trail looks like it's better, but yeah, it's got to be better than what we just did. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I might hike 4 miles to that. There's like 2 camp spots with 2 lakes right by each other. I believe canoers can go through there, so it might be um, a lot better campsite than this one. I mean, this one's nice, don't get me wrong, it's just limited. But if I hike there, then I'll take a break till Saturday, because that essentially be the original plan anyways, and then I've got a 6-mile hike and then a 5-mile hike out of here basically. So I don't know, we'll see how I feel in the morning, if I want to haul keister up there or what. But I'm gonna let this chill out a little bit. Oh, my tea turned out okay. I think it'd be better if there's different pine trees, but hopefully it gets a little bit of vitamins in me. I'm sure I've sweated most of them out. It's perfect. Man, holy smokes, that is good. That's from my buddy Corey. He made that a while ago and gave me some, and he gave me enough that I ate a big bowl of it, and then I dehydrated a bunch of it. Well, that much of it. So yeah, it tastes just as good as the first day. Oh man. Oofda. Yeah, I am just burnt out. I thought this track here was going to be a lot easier than it was, and no sir, absolutely not. This is worse than the other. So yeah, hopefully I sleep pretty good tonight and get up in the morning, make my mind up. But I'm gonna eat this chili, and then I'll let you go, and we'll jibber jabber a little bit before I go to bed. If I decide to go fishing, I'll turn you all back on. Gosh dang it. There. If I quit trying to put the fire out. I boiled some water in my little teapot there to, I don't know, I got a little bit of a queasy stomach. I'm sure it's just from a little bit of dehydration and just overexerting myself. But just in case, I decided that I'm going to boil water and fill up my Nalgene for tonight. I'm going to wash that pot too. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to go to bed here real shortly. But I think I'm going to get up in the morning and go ahead and hike that next 4 miles to the other campsites. I think they're going to be better because I believe they're connected by river. And I think that because of that they'll be a better campsite. I mean, this spot's okay. If I had a canoe or a kayak, it'd be great. But there's a bunch of lily pads and weeds, so I can't cast at all, really, without. I mean, I can cast, but I ended up snagging a bunch of weeds right out of the gate. And I see fish jumping, but haven't got a single one to bite yet. Almost made it. So I think if I get to those other lakes, it'll be a better camp spot. Plus, I'll be that much closer to the end instead of hanging out here for 2 days. So I think I'm just going to try to get a good night's sleep, and then I'm going to filter both things of water this time instead of just one. That was one thing that really kicked my keister today. Was, I ran out of water for a good hour or so, and I had to really limit myself so I wouldn't run out sooner. So I'm going to fill both of them up in the morning and drink some coffee, and I'll probably make breakfast too. That was another thing I didn't do today, was make breakfast, because I figured, oh, it's only a 2.5 mile hike, it'll be easy. Yeah, it was miserable. An absolute terrible hike. Just kicked my butt. So this ain't the prettiest looking water, but it tastes good, I guess, once you filter it. But I figure I'd just boil it, just to, I don't know, just to be safe, I guess. I don't know why my stomach's upset. But I think most of it, is because of the dehydration and not eating today, and until pretty much just now. I mean, I had a couple of granola bars, but that was it. I had one for breakfast, and I had one at noon. I didn't make any coffee. So, yeah, hopefully the trail is a lot easier. I think this is the worst part. They said I was reading about it a little bit, and there's 5 miles somewhere that they haven't got open yet, so I don't know where that is because they don't specify. But I'm hoping it's open. But the spot I'm going to too looks like the fire didn't touch it, which would be kind of nice. See some full-size trees. So, yeah, I'm gonna boil that pot there a little bit and then wash it out, and then I will see how much water that gave me boiling that little teapot in my Nalgene. My Nalgene's 32 ounces. I don't know how many ounces that is. I'd say probably, I don't know, 15 or so. So I'll probably have to do 2 of those. And just let it cool down, and it'll give me something to drink throughout the night. And then I'm gonna filter water in the morning and get cruising. So, still sipping on my tea. This coffee cup's amazing for keeping tea hot. Or coffee or anything, really. It doesn't specifically have to be tea. So, yippers. Well, everybody, it is 9:15. I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm exhausted. Excuse me. It's a 3-mile hike to the next campsite, and trail looks okay. So I think we're gonna pack up and head out. Try to get there at a decent time. Not 4 o'clock at night like the last 2 nights. Actually, last night was later than that. I don't remember what time I got there. But I'll try to get there early. Usually set up, hopefully do some camping, yeah, some fishing. And I don't know, after that it's a 7-mile hike to the next camp, and then it's a 5-mile hike to the finish, and then it's, I want to say, 3 or 4 mile hike back out to where I parked the car. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to get this done, and I don't know, it'd be nice to be out of here by Sunday, to be honest with you. Go home and shower and start editing some video. But you know, if it's Monday, Tuesday, that's fine too, I guess. So, but calling it a night. Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, this is Ryan with R. Martin Outdoor Adventures. Bye.